500 rebounding after a fall last week. Again, markets bracing for some of the busiest week of third quarter earnings that we get. 5 of 7 of the Mag 7 reporting. Joining us now, Michael Lee, founder of Michael Lee Strategy. Great to have you. Which of those that are reporting this week in big tech is the most important for you?
Yeah, so for me, it's Google just because of the antitrust overhang. I think they're going to have an unbelievable quarter. And what I think investors want to look for is the market reaction to spectacular numbers. And so Meta, a couple of quarters ago, reported, but the stock sold off very hard on the news of how much money they were spending on capital expenditures. This would be for artificial intelligence projects. So that really hammered the stock. You know, the stock now is close. It's like almost $600, but it traded down to $419. So that's your opportunity with these names. Also from Apple, what kind of guidance do we get? This could be the biggest year of unit sales they've ever had, considering how many legacy phones are out there upgrade eligible, as well as AI coming to the phone. So that's what all the hype is about with Apple running up. You have it on the screen up 20% this year. You know,
it's big tech, but it's also a big week for economic news. Jobs Day, a Fed meeting next week. Are bond yields rising because this is a better than expected economy in anticipation of those data points?
Yeah, I think a multitude of factors. I think that, this is like the 4th or 5th time this cycle.
We have Michael Lee back with us. Jackie, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I asked my question, but I'm going to ask it again. I think the market's pricing in a Trump victory. What would happen if Kamala Harris won?
I think you have a sell-off in small and mid caps and more cyclical names, but the overall indices hold in there because when you have bigger government, the big get bigger. And so under Obama was the birth of FANG, under Biden was the Mag 7. And so because these big names are so big and make up such huge parts of the overall indices, the market hangs in there. So my safe trade, because we have no idea what's going to happen in the election, even though I think there's a strong probability Trump's going to win, is all these big tech names. So your NVIDIAs, your Googles, your Amazons, your Facebooks, and Apple.
Yeah, Mike.
Because it's going to be hard for competition to come in.
Mike, let me ask you about one of those real quick. Palantir, you say it's your favorite stock ever. That's a pretty strong claim. Tell us why.
So if you think about all the data that was created and collected from the history of time until 2003, we now collect that much data every 2 days, and to sort through that is a monumental task. There is only one software company that can go to a global organization, sit on top of hundreds of systems, softwares, and processes, and extract data from all of them in unison, and then put that into actionable advice. So there is nothing like it. They are, this is the latest of a company that was created for the Department of Defense, for the U.S. military, like the cell phone, like the internet, that's going to transform the entire private enterprise world.
Well, Michael Lee, we're glad that we got you back. Thanks for joining us.
Good stuff.
Thanks for having me.
All right, coming up in the big money.